U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says he remains optimistic that he can still broker a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Blinken delivered the assessment after wrapping up his latest swing through the region. He has spent the past 3 days consulting with partners across the Middle East. This included stops in Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Qatar before wrapping up the visit in Israel. The emerging deal calls for an extended pause in fighting in exchange for the release of many of the hostages, the Israeli hostages that Hamas is holding. Now, Hamas issued its own counterproposal. It doesn't want a pause in fighting. It wants a complete halt. It also wants Israel to release hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. These include many who are serving terms for deadly attacks on Israelis. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu calls the Hamas proposal delusional. But after speaking to the Israelis and after studying the Hamas proposal, Blinken says he believes there is still enough space to reach a deal between the two warring parties. So those efforts are going to continue. In the meantime, Hamas says it will send a delegation to Egypt to work on these negotiations. So while Blinken leaves empty-handed in the short term, there is still some cautious optimism that a deal could soon be reached.